He looked fine, but he was quietly falling apart. There are two kinds of people in this world. The first wakes up every morning with a purpose. They work, they struggle, they get tired, and they sleep with the satisfaction that they moved one step closer to their dreams. The second kind looks different. They wake up late. They spend hours scrolling through their phones. One video becomes 10. 10 become 100, and before they realize it, another day is gone. The strange part? The second person is usually more exhausted than the first. Why? Because physical exhaustion heals with rest. Mental exhaustion doesn't. A few days ago, I met a young man. He had everything that many people dream of. A nice home, good clothes, an expensive smartphone, a healthy body. But when I looked into his eyes, I saw someone who had already given up. He smiled and said, "Sir, I don't feel like doing anything anymore." I asked him a simple question. "What do you usually do during the day?" He laughed. And sometimes, a person's laughter is simply another way of hiding their pain. He replied, "Honestly, the day just passes." I looked at him and quietly said, "Time never passes. People do." Then he described his daily routine. He stayed awake until 3 in the morning watching random videos. He woke up late. He spent hours on YouTube, then Instagram Reels, then TikTok, watching other people's success, watching other people's vacations, watching other people's relationships. And after every scroll, he hated his own life a little more. First came comparison, then anxiety, then stress, then guilt, and finally, hopelessness. At that moment, I realized something. This young man wasn't unemployed. He was directionless. And when a person loses direction, they slowly begin to lose themselves. Think about it. Hundreds of years ago, people had fewer comforts. They were poorer. Life was harder. Yet many of them experienced less anxiety than we do today. Why? Because they spent more time living and less time comparing. Today, we have unlimited entertainment, unlimited information, unlimited distractions. But somehow, we have less peace. Our bodies move less. Our minds race more. And an empty mind doesn't stay empty for long. It begins to attack itself. Have you ever noticed something? People with too much free time often break over the smallest things. Someone leaves their message on seen. Their mood is ruined. A friend buys a new car. They feel like failures. An influencer uploads another perfect video. Suddenly, their own life feels meaningless. But why? Because comparison grows where purpose is absent. Busy people don't have time to measure their lives against everyone else. They are too busy building their own. Here's another truth. Work doesn't create the most stress. A meaningless life does. Work makes your body tired. Purpose gives your heart energy, but doing nothing slowly destroys you from the inside. Many psychologists believe that depression isn't always born from sadness. Sometimes, it grows from the feeling that your life has no meaning, and meaning doesn't magically appear. It comes from responsibility, from learning, from creating, from serving others, from waking up every morning with the reason to keep going. Today, the entire world fits inside our pockets, but peace has quietly left many hearts. So if you truly want to reduce stress, don't just rest. Use yourself. Learn a new skill. Read a few pages. Exercise your body. Build something. Help someone. Take one small step today. Because water that sits still for too long begins to smell. And a human being who stops growing slowly loses confidence, hope, and joy. Remember this. You don't need to change your entire life today. You only need to give today a purpose. Because people who are busy chasing meaningful goals may become physically tired, but people who live without purpose become emotionally exhausted. And emotional exhaustion is far more dangerous. So when tomorrow morning arrives, don't ask yourself, "How can I kill time?" Ask yourself, How can I make today count? That single question has the power to change your entire life. If you like our video, then subscribe to our channel for the more videos.